I just been to the pool for a while, and now I had a lunch here up in my room, actually, a Caesar salad, which I bought at 7-Eleven yesterday. But people, I have some decisions to make. This trip has gone very smoothly from the beginning in terms of where I want to go and for how long. I've prolonged some stays and I've shortened some stays. But that's part of it all. But now I'm sort of in like a pickle. I'm in the north of Thailand, Chiang mai, and I had the hotel for tomorrow, and then I'm supposed to leave. And that is the 5th of November, and the 16th of November I'm going back home to Sweden. So I have around 11 days left. And my thoughts are how to spend the last 11 days. I want to explore Chiang Mai and this area. I mean, you have Chiang Mai and there's another town 20 kilometers from here, Chiang Rai, and then you have another city that's called Pai. So I really want to explore that, but it's kind of little time to do that, and I'm kind of a little exhausted of everything I've done during this whole month in Bali. So, and I don't want to come back to Sweden all exhausted, so I sort of need to find a balance where I, try to do stuff that doesn't take so much energy. Because even if I'm on vacation, doing a lot of stuff like I want to do, and also changing hotels, find your way to the airport, from the airport, getting a new hotel, all of this of course takes energy. So it's not like a vacation, and that's where you have to find the balance. And I'm not so good at it, but I'm learning, I'm trying. So that's where I'm thinking about, okay, I only have one more day here. I could prolong it here, but I think that would be much more energizing, stressful for your body maybe. And so I'm thinking about going to an island, because I'm in the north of Thailand now, and if you go to Bangkok, and then you can have like 3.5 hours of a bus transfer and then a ferry for 20 minutes. Then you go to Koh Samet, which is an island. And I've been there before, so so going there would be sort of relaxing because I know the place. It's not that big as well. And then I was thinking about going to Koh Samui, and that would be nice, but that's a bigger island, and it's harder to get there. Well, there is an airport there, but I haven't found any flights. Yeah, so now I'm leaning towards getting down to Bangkok and then going to Koh Samet. And then there's the decision of what to do tomorrow. There is a white temple which is very spectacular, but that is in Chiang Rai, so I could do like an organized tour. You can't be at the temple as long as you want, but you've been taken care of. It's a pretty long, 20 kilometers. No, 200 kilometers. Sorry, it's 200 kilometers. So it's a long way to go by scooter. But there was also an organized tour to go to one of the national parks here. And then you can climb up, I think it was Thailand's highest peak, which also sounded quite nice. And there was also a few waterfalls that you visited on the way. So that is also one option for tomorrow. So that's a decision I need to make. And also how to travel to Bangkok if I'm going there. I could fly, and it's very cheap, so I could definitely do that. But I could also take the train. I'm not going to take the bus because that will be like a very long time. But I could take the train, which will take all day. So that is also like, but then you see the scenery, and going by train all day would be like sort of a relaxing day, because then you just sit on a train. So there you have it. Or maybe I prolong one more day here and do both Chiang mai and the national national park. You see, decisions have to be has to be made, and I'm not ready for it yet. But it's all in my head now, thinking. And what I am gonna do, I'm gonna go out to town. And then I'm going to talk to some tourist information people and see what the prices are and stuff like that. And let's take it from there. Okay, see you out there. So I'm on my way into the city again. And here you have the city wall that's very old. And there are 4 gates coming into the old city. And the old city is sort of like a square. I don't know if they've been doing anything or if they're gonna do anything, but well, it's just not now. Anywho, and here we have the gate, Thapa Gate. Now I'm in the city and standing in the sort of middle of nowhere, but take a look at that. Take a look at that. Just give you one moment and take a look at that. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing Chiang mai and the White Temple and the Blue Temple tomorrow. And the day after that, going to the national park, going to the highest peak of Thailand and doing a jungle trek for 2 hours and see some waterfalls and things like that. The day after that, and then I will somehow go to Bangkok and further out. I think a decision has been made. The decision has been made and it's booked. For a very long time, this was a certain thing I wanted to do here, to go to elephant sanctuary. But the thing is, the more I read about it, it makes me feel like no, because first I was like, okay, there are some sanctuaries that are ethical, because like this one, it says no riding and stuff. But isn't the best way to treat elephants to just let them be? Isn't that the best way? So I shouldn't go there and bathe with them and I mean, going to a safari and see them in their natural habitat. That would be the best way to interact with elephants. I know there are sanctuaries that they take care of wounded and elephants that has been mistreated. But isn't the best way to treat them and then to let them go? Or aren't they able to be alive on their own? I don't know. Yeah, so I changed my decision about that. So I'm not going to one. If I want to look at a wild elephant, then I have to go to a safari and to find one in the wild. So inside this place I walked past yesterday, the Coconut Shell restaurant. A very small one here, like this, but it looks... There's red curry and some fish cookies with some salt. Yeah, this was absolutely wonderful. This as well. So it's a 2 or 3 on the scale. Definitely. So I strongly recommend this coconut shell Thai food. They also have a cookery school, and now I feel like I want to go there as well, because this was really delicious, so nice. And just like on a street like this in the old town. Come here or be square or whatever. Look at this. This is a rare thing to see. The Lost Book Shop. And it's all open like this. Looks like, I don't know, romantic in a way. Doesn't it look nice? So this is how it looks a little bit when it gets dark, and it's sort of like a more romantic kind of feeling about it. And then there's this electricity thing going on as well, just beside you. So I'm at this gate again, you know, where all the fancy stuff was. There is something you can do with a ball. Isn't this fantastic? It's so beautiful. Where it's like you're holding the whole world in your hands. Isn't Hercules? Oh yeah, I might know what this is. This is like a preview. The 9th of November, they have the Lantern Festival here. Like the lamp festival, the Lantern. It's like a preview of that. Look at this. So thank you for today, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Chiang mai White Temple, here I come. Good night.